Silk is made when silkworms spin their cocoon fibers together in the wild. They then use this cocoon for their transformation into a moth. Silk is sacred because it is created after a moth has completed its transformation and ascended from their cocoon. This relates to how the human body cocoons itself within its aura during Lightbody activations, which is simply preparing the body for its own crystalline transformation. The aura, also known as the energetic bodies, consist of the physical body, emotional, mental, etheric, and light bodies. For a complete teaching on the energetic bodies, please reference the Kraken the Chrysalis book, and for detailed information on their activations, please reference the Ascension Symptoms Manual. I will also link related videos on these topics below. It is during the cocoon stage of ascension that you will notice yourself becoming more sensitive. What I mean here is that you start to feel things more deeply on an energetic level. When this activation occurs, it will start with electric tingles in the body. This we explain under the Physical Symptoms Entire Body section of the Ascension Symptoms Manual. And what we say is, when it comes to electric tingles, these can be all over the body or over certain areas such as the legs. Sometimes it can feel as if someone is touching you, as if bugs are crawling over you, or static pulsations. This simply is plasma energy emitting from your light body into your muscles for upgrades or activations. Those in the stage 1 will feel them most likely in the legs and the head first. Sometimes you can have sudden sensations on one side of the body. There are energy centers located all over your energetic bodies. When your higher self sends out signals for healing, upgrading, or activating, these sudden sensations can take place within the body. Another moment will be when you have reached the proper octave of vibration that opens a light code held within your light body. Think of an octave as a key that unlocks a door that's held within your light body. These light codes are like books that hold anything from memories to a key code meant to unlock a DNA cap within you. Having random psychic abilities turned on is an example of a DNA cap being removed. Your aura is to transform into a clear crystalline body which houses billions of prism crystals. In order for light to emit all 144 rainbow rays of your angelic essence, these prisms must be clear of static energy. The static energy we teach in the Pro-Code books is due to suppressed emotions. When the prism crystals are clear, it allows the light of your spirit to channel through your aura without meeting resistance. The clearing of this static within can only be transmuted through your own inner work on yourself. To quote our teaching from the Shekinah Codex, there are many who seek enlightenment, yet they do not desire to do the work. Instead, they seek for others outside of them to heal them. This is not the way. When you see lightning in your sky hit a tree, why is this? Lightning strikes trees the most not because they are grounded, but because they seek a pathway of least resistance. This is how the divine light works as well. This light is us, the Shekinah, the fire, the seraphim, the wisdom, the Zophia. It is when one does not allow energy to simply flow through them. Energy balls of static are formed within your energetic body. The very makeup of your entire aura is crafted from the compositions of your spirit. The aura is encased within a honeycomb lattice egg known as the light body. Imagine around you, you are encased with these walls that are like a honeycomb lattice upon them. And each one of those little honeycombs, see those as a light code. See them as a door that must open to allow you to see what's on the other side, to see past the veils. And in order for that door to open, You must reach a certain octave within your vibrational field. And you cannot have any static within you, meaning suppressed emotions. Energy has to be able to flow through you. That is how you become a walking master. That is how you crack open the egg that surrounds you. When your aura and all the energy bodies held within it are balanced, this is when this ignites that 8th chakra located above your head. This is taught in the mystery schools as the White Rose Initiation. To learn about this initiation and the 2 prior initiations before this stage, please see the full teaching, which is taught in our latest codex, the Pearl Rose Mystica. It is at this stage that a cup is formed above your head to be filled up with light codes. Now, before I discuss light codes, I want to reference quickly what God says in the SHEKHINAH Codex book under the human body chapter. He goes, I laid a foundation of crystals within your bones for you to know you are a jewel. What he means here is that your bones are piezoelectric. He then goes, I weaved your covering in snow, that same snow that I shifted from under my throne, for you to know that I am always directly above you. I crafted your cells with electron, the very lightning that is the tip of my finger. What he means by weaved your covering in snow is that your very skin cells were crafted from the sparks from under the mighty throne. The sparks of light are these prisms that appear as sparkling snow. Your physical body is densified snow from under the throne, which simply is plasma prism pearlescent light. It is because of this that when your cells start to crystalline, you will start to see tiny diamond sparkles upon your skin when you're in direct sunlight. When I was taken to the heavens, the light bodies of the illuminated ones upon the Council of Light, who oversee the Metatronic worlds, they shimmered just like sun caressing a snow-covered field upon sunrise. This is how my skin appeared when the Seraphim first took me. The light from them emitted, and it caused this instant crystallization to happen to my physical form. That way I was able to physically and consciously be taken into these higher worlds to retrieve these pearl code teachings within these books, just as Enoch was able to do. This is a blessing that all of you, every single form, has within this complete universal structure. They are given this opportunity to achieve this transformation, just like the silkworm becomes the moth. Now let's continue with the teaching from the SHEKHINAH Codex. In Kabbalistic teachings, electron, which is known as hajmal, is a protective garment against evil. The hajmal is seen as amber-colored stones or an amber-colored metal garment. What God's source is pointing out when he goes over about the amber-colored human blood is that it houses a densified version of holy lightning. This is the divine honey that flows through your veins when you ignite your Christ seed. You can also reference Ezekiel 1:26-27, where he speaks of seeing hajmal as flickering like a fire. The human body is both worlds. The vessel itself is a tool crafted by divine for the spirit to use. When the two combine, it merges heaven and earth, which is part of the divine plan. It is because of this that the atom was made in the image of existence itself. This is the human, with the intention of it having the opportunity to traverse all planes of existence. This is known as your ascension. Your essence was crafted and created for this divine expression, and it is an honor to be gifted this human vessel to feel all spectrums. Your body is the holy temple. Your goal is to become balanced within this temple, to have a strong foundation, and this is what makes you an ascended master. It is in the transitioning stages of becoming an ascended master that your light body, which is an electronic shield, will form. This causes the increase of red blood cells and a slow elimination of white blood cells. It is in an ascended form that one does not need white blood cells because your own light body, which is the honeycomb within the beehive, is the natural defense. It is like a plasma ball that sparks out anything that tries to touch it that is not of a like vibration, which is the vibration of love, because love is existence and love is who you are. Love becomes the holy garment that is spoken of in ancient teachings, because it is the lightning bolt, that strike that emits from the finger of God that touches your crown when it ignites your light body. However, it is up to you to resist it or receive it. When a reprogramming of a pictograph of God's expression, which basically is a material form, is set into motion, the Council of the Illuminated Ones will send out a vanguard of angelic souls who work along the Christos ray of light. When they incarnate in the womb of a woman, plasma snow from their angelic expression sends impressions to surround the embryo. When the baby is born, these impressions create a Christos sheath around the physical vessel. This sheath surrounds the energy bodies and holds codes of light that receive communication directly from God. This stream of communication can only occur along the Christos ray of light, which is the blue flame. The sheath of the energy bodies holds a programming that molds the human expression for an external stimulus. The way you receive these communications are taught today as light codes. When one holds a vibrational match to the codes, you will then be able to see them as orbs of pearlescent light around you. One can even capture them on film due to their vibration. These orbs hold information from your angelic expression. It is because of this that many confuse the orbs with actual angelic beings themselves. When I record myself during prayer, I always capture tons of orbs raining down like manna around me from heaven, because that is what manna is. Manna is wisdom, which is the food of spirit. DNA has the capability to hold 1 billion terabytes of data. There is over 3 billion base pairs in human DNA set of chromosomes, which gives you 12 billion codes if you multiply these sets by 4 nucleobases. Some of these codings were taught in ancient Kabbalistic teachings when it comes to the relation of the numeric coding held within the sacred code of the Star of David. The Star of David is connected to the very prisms that are encoded in your blood. We call this the pearl blood. When your blood becomes crystalline, it can be seen as a spinning Merkaba, allowing light rays to emit from all angles of light. This can also be seen in the very fibers of silk. Silk reflects a shimmering optical effect due to the prisms of light held within it. As this light emits from silk, it is able to then merge these angles of light within your aura to help amplify your light body. This is why priestesses, priests, and oracles wore silk during the times of antiquity. This is why the angels asked me to create these light body activating silk angel wing kimonos. We use natural handmade silk in our kimonos because it helps to deflect negative energy that is either trying to enter your field or is already in it. It is because of this power that it helps replenish positively charged photons within your aura. Silk does this by preserving your natural biofield, which keeps your vibrations high. Silk has been revered by royalty and priestesses for over 5,000 years because of this. Silk fiber interacts with your energy field to create this magical musical note to benefit your aura. It holds this silky shield of luminous light to protect you from negative energies. It is even 3 times stronger than bulletproof vest. Silk itself holds 97% of luminous proteins that is beneficial for your skin. It has many natural benefits, and unlike other fabrics, silk does not pull moisture from your skin, which is why it's really good when people start to have these activations of the light body, because your skin becomes very sensitive and very itchy due to the crystallining process. One of the main proteins within silk is glycine. Glycine holds tons of benefits for your body, such as what I have listed upon the screen here. The main reason wearing silk aids in your light body activations is because it is a key amino acid for your neurotransmitters, which we highly go over in the Pearl Code books. To keep it short, these are chemical messengers of the body which transfer messages between neurons via your nervous system. Glycine helps regulate nerve signals in your central nervous system. Your nervous system is the highway of light your spirit uses to activate and upgrade your DNA. Glycine also helps enhance your claircognizance, which is that clear knowing ability. This occurs due to light being able to enter your channel, which is your pillar of light, via your crown chakra, and then spark your neurotransmitters. Spirit is helping to weave the threads of your etheric DNA held within your light body to your physical DNA. From the Pearl Rose Mystica, we teach that the codes held within the crystalline blueprint of Earth hold a crystalline mind of seed crystals. These crystals are coated with the 144 pearl blood designed for the primordial man, which is the Adam Kaman. Blood itself is multidimensional and contains seed crystals operating upon radials of Metatronic light, which are designed to penetrate the subsuvial membrane of the incarnate. The subsuvial membrane is a pearlescent substance that acts as a messenger between the corpuscles of the physical body and the etheric ones of the incarnate. When this occurs, it helps activate the physical DNA by infusing it with its higher DNA codons. This is why Pearl Code 64 has 64 prisms, which you can reference Angelic Pearls 144. It's also in the Pearl Rose Mystica book as well. Each prism connects not only to the DNA of Earth's grid, but that of man as well. There are 64 codons in the DNA, and the codons instruct a cell to create a protein chain which hold instructions for your DNA. And you can look at the image I have here on the screen where I drew within the Angelic Pearls 144 book. All these images are in that book. So you have your Pearl Code 44 as well as Pearl Code 4 and Pearl Code 64. So when I was taken to the heavens and they showed me everything with Earth and everything that was going on and how the Lamb of the Christos was being slain, which that references the Ascension teachings that are misconstrued and being slain, and what they mean is that there were those who came to help teach the way, as in the so-called light workers, but everything has been slaughtered. And so they were showing me all the different timelines and different things, which is why we brought forth the Pearl Code teachings. And within it, I was able to see, and I drew out what I was able to see within the grid. And these same Pearl Code 64 robotics, basically, I think is how you say it, images that you see here, within it I saw these spinning, basically they were like, spinning Merkabahs within it, like the Star of David. And you have these triangles, but they all together were spinning, and there was all this beautiful light coming out of it. And there were so many, and I also saw this as the code for the doorway that opens for you to basically go into inner earth, basically is what it is, because inner earth is like I call Grand Central Station of the mighty mansion, which is existence itself. And I saw the doorway open, and in order to get into it, you have to activate these pearl codes, which are the seed crystals held within your crystalline heart, which is basically your Christ seed that's located on your light body, okay? And those who are here as the vanguards, which are known as the elect, 144,000. You guys have these seed crystals that are located above your third eye, which I teach in the Pro Code books as this bright white halogen light that shines when you close your eyes and you look that way. When you take a deep breath in, it expands and it flashes, because this is going to light up and it's going to show you these doorways. It's going to light up beyond the veils, okay, which is that honeycomb lattice of the consciousness, which is basically, what you see, or what some people call the matrix, because you guys are the vanguards. You can read what you guys are going to be doing in my blog, my most recent blog that I put out on the website, which is about the elect 144,000. And it tells you what you guys are going to be doing. And so the way you activate it is you have to activate that seed crystal, which everybody has these crystals in different locations, which are located on your light body, depending on why you're here in your divine mission and what you have going on. Depends on where they're located and what they're going to do. But these books are advanced because they are for the people who are serious, and for the ones who have reached that stage and want to know what's happening, want to know what's going on. And so that's what this is about. And so the light prism, when it comes to Pro Code 64 here, the light has to shine from within you. You are a walking pyramid. You are this walking prism of light. You are the walking Merkaba, so to speak. But in order for you to see all dimensions, to see all spectrums, you have to be a clear walking crystal, okay? Your light body, see it as that pyramid, see it as this crystal. If you have static, stuck energy, which can be fear, doubt, low self-esteem, depression, whatever those illusions you got, which you need to dump away, it has to be removed, because you have to be that clear channel. Every single person, I don't care who you are, you have Christ consciousness within you. I don't care what you think of an individual. They have it, okay? Because God works through everything. Everything is God. But in order for you to access what it is you seek, the answers to your questions, you got to become that clear crystal. You have to be that. You have to be the light. What do you think be the light means? Think of a light prism and how it works. When it comes to physical tools, such as crystals and silk, they help to ignite these very codes that I'm talking about that are held within you. Silk is the best material for creativity, meditation, and it is an emblem of transformation itself. Just like a beautiful butterfly. Allow this garment to protect you like the butterfly in the cocoon, so you can then expand your wings. You have to expand your wings within this cocoon and use your own wings to beat against this cocoon before eventually it cracks open. It bursts. You're able to burst open, okay? And that is when you can fly into the light, which simply is a mirrored reflection of who you are. You can see the link below to view our handmade angel wing silk kimonos. And when you wear them, people say they literally feel their wings, because colors and materials and things that you put upon you, it does something. And this has been scientifically proven, what it does to your vibration, what it does to your aura. Same with food. Feel your wings, feel your angelic essence hold you as you wear the silk. And become one, gain your sovereignty, stand one in your own pillar of light.